Joe, 2-0 defeat to knock us out of the Senior Cup, Herts Senior Cup. But was today more about having a look at some players today?
Yeah, absolutely. Two factors really. One, to get minutes into our first team boys that need them at this stage, whether that be because they've not had a huge amount of minutes in games or coming back from injuries. And then the second aspect being having a look at the wider aspect of the club. Obviously, Tony's been doing some good work with the under-23s, and it's nice to put them in the spotlight, give them an opportunity against a decent step-free outfit. And for us, it was seeing how they coped with that, and then obviously how they progressed throughout the game. And for me personally, from a coaching perspective, they were far better in the second half than they were the first half. So they've done themselves no harm at all. And yeah, obviously disappointing to go out. No one wants to lose a game of football, but at this stage, I think certain things are a little bit more important. And credit to the opposition as well.
Yeah, and Ken Charles got 45 minutes. Was that always the plan?
Yeah, definitely. We needed to get him there. Obviously, he's been out for a while with a niggly type of injury, and it's just clearing that mental side of it now and building up his fitness. So, no, he felt good for it. But obviously, we were never going to push him more than 45 anyway, so no, good to get him through it.
And did any of those younger or more senior players sort of impress you today?
Yeah, no, the senior one's done it properly, in fairness, because it's always a dynamic where it's a cup game, you know, and they've got a lot of young lads around them, so you get certain lads that take it on the right way, where it's not just about themselves, but they try and look after the younger ones. And I thought they'd done that really well. And then the younger ones, like I said, it was pleasing the way they reacted to what was spoken about, particularly at half time. And I suppose individually, I was very impressed with Joe in the 10. Found good pockets and drove with the ball and was confident and showed a lot of aspects that we like. And then the young lad, left centre half, Alp, I believe, came on and I thought he'd done a really, really good job. He's a good size and confident on his left side. But I could point 4 or 5 of them out, to be fair, for the way they conducted themselves, the way they did it. So now credit to them, and yeah, thanks for all their efforts.
And yeah, what can those younger players take away from this experience in terms of playing with the more senior players as well?
Yeah, I think obviously when you're up against men, it's just a different game. The physical aspect, where some of these lads are 19, 20 years of age, and from what Tony was saying, a lot of them that had been their first game up against the proper men's side. So that dynamic, you learn more from that probably than you would do 5 league games. And then it's the messaging in terms of what we want as a first team staff, how we want to play and what that looks like, the principles of it. And obviously I think from what we've seen in the training sessions and stuff, they're encouraged to play the way we would like to as a first team management anyway. But then it's just the finer details in terms of your positioning, your timing of runs, your structure in and out of possession, and them just trying to take it on board whilst playing the game, which isn't an easy thing to do. But no, the more opportunities they get, the more they do it, I'm sure they'll grow within it.
Yeah, and just lastly, Weymouth coming up on Saturday. Is this a big opportunity to maybe get ourselves out of those relegation places?
Yeah, hopefully. I think we probably sound like broken records when we keep saying it, but it's just about the next game, and the key is that we're over the line come the last game. There'll be twists and turns between now and the end. We've picked up some brilliant results. The lads have been outstanding of late and picked up some fantastic results. Got into a good habit of picking stuff up on the road as well. So it's just about ticking each game off, trying to take 1 or 3 from it, and then building and building and building. We've got, I believe it's 11 big hurdles left to jump, and obviously Weymouth's next one. They're no mugs either. They've picked up some great results. I think they're 3 unbeaten. So no, we've got to be right at it. But if the boys are, I'm sure they'll be, in a good position to try and go and get another result for us.
Yeah, brilliant. Thanks, Joe.
Cheers, mate.